I'm not a local San Angelo guy. My dad was a U-2 pilot. About 4 months before I was born, he took off on a mission out of Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana, and he was going to go take pictures of medium-range ballistic missiles that are in Cuba.
I just, I don't have that story to say I grew up in San Angelo like everyone else is saying they grew up in San Angelo, so I wanted to explain why.
And somewhere over Cuba, he lost his autopilot. And on his way back, he hit updraft as he was approaching Key West, and the airplane went into a flat spin. The procedures back then were to eject at 10,000 feet. So when he ejected, the ejection seat failed. Anyway, here we are 50-something years later, and they never found his body.
One thing I learned about, with my dad, I'm scared to say my dad's story a lot of times. I'm not scared, but reluctant. But I don't know, about when I turned 40, a friend of mine said, if you don't tell that story more often and honor your dad, why the heck are we doing this?
I guess end of my growing up around that was I was on my final check ride in United States Air Force pilot training. I drew the lucky straw. I had to fly from Vance Air Force Base down to Barksdale Air Force Base, land on the same runway my dad took off, and that was the first time I'd been to Barksdale. Anyway, I got an excellent on the check ride, and I got my wings.
If we want people to continue putting their lives on the line, we need to honor our veterans. We need to make sure they're taken care of. I'm a veteran's veteran. I mean, my dad was, I am, and I feel a lot of, there's a lot of love in my heart for veterans in this community. I mean, I've been a lifetime member of the VFW. I'm a member of the American Legion. As a county judge, I will use the power of the office to honor our veterans, to work with other veterans groups, to bring them together so that we can properly honor our veterans, properly take care of them, and use the bully pulpit of the county judge. This doesn't cost a whole lot of money, and it's important. It's an important thing that the county judge can do.
A leader, veteran, conservative. Vote Joe Hyde for Tom Green County Judge.